Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Coin Knowledge. Today, I just wanted to kind of get on here and give you guys 3 easy tips to make sure that you secure your cryptocurrency and that you do not lose it. 3 pretty simple steps that if you do these 3 steps, it will help secure your crypto that much more over time. And getting into the first step here is your secret recovery phrase or your seed phrase, whether it be MetaMask, Trust Wallet, any other wallet you use. Never give out your secret phrase or your seed phrase. Never give it out to anyone. If a website or a team or a project asks for it, it's spam, it's risk, more than likely, because no one is ever going to ask for your seed phrase ever. Never give it to anyone. Don't even give it to your closest friends, your spouse. That might be a little overkill, but don't give it to anyone. That's the number one thing. Because if you give anyone your seed phrase, you're pretty much just handing them your crypto wallet. That's exactly what you're doing. So do not give anyone your phrase. That's tip number 1. Pretty simple, easy to follow. Although a lot of people break that rule and then they wonder, "Oh, my crypto's gone. Now what? I don't understand." Well, there you go. Don't give anyone your seed phrase. Again, it's like giving your traditional bank account information to a complete stranger and then walking away trying to have a smile on your face. So, tip number 1, keep your seed phrase to yourself. That is your secret. Die with that secret. Don't give it to anyone. It's that critical. Tip number 2 is that whenever you go to a new project's website, we're just going to use SpinTop as an example. Whenever you go to their website, make sure that you have the proper URL that you're going to. Just always confirm, that you're going to their actual URL. Like if you Google them, if you're Googling, a project, just make sure, like, let's say if I Googled SpinTop and I clicked on the first link without even looking at it, and let's say it was SpinTop with 2 P's. Obviously, that's not their real website, and if I didn't catch that and I connect my wallet on their spam website, more than likely I'm giving them access, and that could mean a loss of funds potentially. It's just a risk. It's very unlikely, and it's not so common, but it is out there, and that's something to keep note of. So, and the same thing in the umbrella of tip number 2, again, always check, double, triple check your URLs, making sure that you are on the right website. And when you find a website that you really like, consider bookmarking it. That's what I do. That's what I recommend. Bookmark it. That way, if you have to return to the website, you already have the correct website bookmarked. You don't have to worry about going to the wrong URL, finding the wrong website, and it just makes your life easier overall. And then when you're on that website, whenever you go to connect your wallet, you'll say connect. Let's just use MetaMask as an example. If I hit connect here, make sure that you're actually reading this little sign message portion here whenever it loads. Don't just blow it off like a lot of people do. No, it doesn't hurt. Just take the extra second. Make sure that all the information up here looks correct, that you have the right URL, and that what you're assigning, says make sure that that looks right to you, and then connect. And then, like this, for example, I'm in. But again, just a quick, easy step. Again, so now we have tip number 1, don't give out your seed phrase. Tip number 2, make sure that you're going to the right URL, the right website, and that you're connecting to it, and that you're actually looking at what you're signing every single time. It literally takes just a couple more seconds to ensure that you're being extra safe with your wallet. So that's tip number 1 and 2. And tip number 3, probably one of the most useful tips, is get your crypto off of exchanges. Just get it off of just having a MetaMask wallet on your phone. Consider moving it to a cold storage. And a good option that I personally use is a ledger. And again, kind of with tip number 2, make sure when you're buying a ledger, go to the actual ledger.com, their website, and just consider that. And I'll link them below so you have their website. And another thing I'd recommend, if you're gonna buy a cold storage, if you're gonna buy a ledger, and doesn't have to be necessarily a ledger brand, there's other options, but if you're gonna buy one, make sure that you're buying it from a trusted manufacturer. Like if you're gonna buy a ledger, buy it from them straight from the source. Don't buy it from Amazon. Don't buy it used. You never know. Just buy it from Ledger. Be safe. And what Ledger does and what cold storage, what cold wallets allow you to do is it takes your crypto and actually secures it offline, and it allows it so if someone ever did get, like with my Ledger, if someone ever got my access to my wallet, I actually have to make a couple transactions on the actual ledger itself to approve every transaction in my wallet. So if someone actually did get in, they wouldn't be able to do anything without the actual ledger that I have at a undisclosed location. But again, get a ledger. It'll save your life, and it'll just put your mind at ease. You don't have to worry about it. And the good thing is that if you lose one of these ledgers, it's not a big deal. Once you get one, they'll walk you through how you can just get another one, replace it. You can literally break your ledger and be fine. It's not a problem. But yeah, one place for all your crypto needs. Now, depending on what you're going to be trading, what you're going to be storing, there's a couple different ledger options like the Nano X, Nano S. Just look at it, what you're going to be storing here. So like if we click on the Nano X as an example, for this one, you can get it in different colors actually. I just got mine in black. I don't know if it had the purple when I looked at it. Maybe I just mislooked at it. I would have gotten purple. I'm a fan. But yeah, if you look at it here, you can see, just look at which ones you want. Some of them are Bluetooth, some of them have to be hardwired. Just something to keep note of. And then they also do have other options here, like a Crypto Zeus, where you can actually keep your seed phrase in the same sense, and you can actually decode it, your seed phrase. That way, you're not putting it in like your notepad on your phone, if you're not writing it down somewhere in your house, or if someone breaks into it. This is going on kind of on a stretch here, throwing you for a loop. Someone breaks into your house and they get into your notebook and you wrote down your seed phrase. Just so happens that they would maybe be a crypto investor and they would know how to get into it, what that actually meant. Most people, the everyday person, is not really going to know. Well, I mean, hopefully you don't get broken into, but just as an example. But if you want to take that extra step, not only having a ledger to get your actual crypto assets off and onto a cold wallet, cold storage option, but if you actually also want to have the same with your seed phrase or recovery phrase, you can actually get something like this crypto tag, and it'll actually allow you to put in your seed phrase here, and you can actually have it so it is a kind of like a decoding where you have to decode it a little bit. So you see here, punch the numbers in your recovery phrase, and then connect your plates, and it's very cool. So you have options to not only secure your crypto, but also secure your recovery phrase if you ever need it. So looking back through it, again, we have tip number 1. Do not give out your seed phrase, your recovery phrase. Above all else, you will never have to. Never give it out. You're just giving everyone access to your money. Do not do that. That's bad. Tip number 2, always double check your URLs and your websites you're going to, trying to connect to, and also what you're going to be signing whenever you connect your wallets. And then tip number 3, get a ledger or get some kind of option to get your crypto offline. And if you want to go the extra step, you can get a crypto tag, or you can just memorize it, make a song out of it, memorize your recovery phrase. That way it doesn't have to be written down anywhere. Just make a song about it. It makes it easy, or do whatever you want to do. That's going to make it easy for you. But those are just 3 tips that I thought I'd share just to help ensure that you're keeping your crypto that much more safer, especially now in this bear market a little bit. Everyone, if you're getting your hands on cheap prices, this is a time to maybe be looking and doubling down. And it would be a real shame if you got some projects that you are interested in at these prices, and then next bull run you lose them all. So again, just let me know in the comments below these tips you found useful. If there's other tips you have, or if there's other options you want me to make videos on, or if you want me to make a video specifically on ledgers and cold wallet options or anything like that, just let me know in the comments below. And if you guys can like the video, comment, subscribe, and share the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, see you guys.